Hello. Uh, Day two of recording. It's just gonna be the same thing. I'm literally just driving to school to run on the track. Actually, no, I didn't even run on the track yesterday. I'm just going to run on the track, but I didn't run on the track. The video yesterday, I didn't get to talk much. I was pretty much just stuttering because I didn't know what to say or what to do. So I wanted to talk about some things that I wanted to yesterday. What did I talk about yesterday? I talked about the cruise. Yeah, they went on the cruise. They're gone. They went on the cruise. It's just me and my dad. Yeah, that's cool. I gotta go on a run 4 to 5 miles long. Yesterday was just a recovery run. Today I gotta do like a 4 to 5. Today I gotta do like 4 to 5 miles. Probably gonna do 5. I don't know how I feel yet. I didn't get to talk about my friends yesterday. I wanted to talk about my friends. And so I didn't get to talk about my friends yesterday, like almost at all. What do I talk about first? Whose name wants to be featured here first? I thought I was gonna pick up Dominic this morning, but I don't know. I don't think he's awake. I can always just make it to school though, and then go back and check my messages and go back and pick him up. I'm not about to check my phone while recording, while in the car. What do I talk about first? Let's talk about my friends. Not really much to say other than that I just want to talk about them. Dominic. You know, Dominic said it's 5th grade, and I'm in 11th, so that's like 6 years. Dominic's been one of my friends for the longest time. So has that entire friend group actually. The friend group that me and Dom are in consists of me, him, 2 Matthews, Noah, Luciano, Rick, and Jonathan. And Orlando. That is the boys' friend group. Well, I guess, and Sean, but he doesn't come to sleepovers or anything. I mean, he really can't. He moved. We sort of just adopted him into the friend group and have just sort of kept him in here, or in there. But I don't think he's never been to like a sleepover or hang out or anything. But I know he wants to. So yeah, that's the boys' friend group. That's my whole friend group. And when I start vlogging, y'all are definitely gonna see a lot of them when I do start vlogging, because I'm just gonna be going to sleepovers with them a few times. Hopefully a few times. I know we're all gonna be busy because it's gonna be senior year. We're all gonna have jobs, or they're all gonna have jobs, and there's gonna be a lot of schoolwork to catch up on because we are not taking senior year as our break year. We're gonna use senior year to get as much credits as possible because scholarships. And then in October of this year, this girl moved from a few cities away to my city, to my school. And what is it? I was pretty much like her first friend at the school, which is pretty cool because I've never really got to experience that before, being someone's first friend. And so I got to sort of show her around, and my friends sort of became her friends because she started hanging out with me because I was the only one besides her brother, I'm the only one that she knows at the school. Okay, well, I'm here at school now. Let me check what Dom said. So I'm assuming he's still asleep because he has not responded. Um, yeah, I'm here at school now. I'm gonna run like 4 to 5 miles. I still didn't talk about a lot. Let me sit here for a minute. So, yeah, that's my whole big friend group. That's my main friend group. And I was Kiana's first friend, and or here at the school, and she started making more friends along the way. Of course, she knows more people here at the school now. I was the reason why, or I kind of was the reason why, uh, she met Dominic, and I guess they just sort of saw each other and just hit it off really well. It's actually really funny because it wasn't necessarily me that got them together. Well, I mean, if she never met me, it would have never been for a. If she had never met me, it never would have been, or they would have never gotten together, of course. But what is it? Our friend John. They were all at a sleepover one time that I didn't go to because I was grounded. But they were on a call. He had called her for some reason, and Dom and Kiana sort of started talking, and they pretty much stayed talking the entire rest of the sleepover, like that entire night. Apparently, he got like no sleep, and just stayed talking to her, and then got her Instagram, and then they started talking more, and then they started dating, and I think that's really cool because they've been dating for a few months now, and they're both my friends. And so yeah, so that's some of my friends that I'm talking about. Another one that I want to talk about is my friend Callie. I was friends with Callie for a while, and then she stopped talking to me because of her boyfriend, and then she started talking to me again because she broke up with her boyfriend. So the only reason why she wasn't talking to me was because of her boyfriend, and I'm still kind of mad at her about that. That's the only reason why I'm saying it on here right now. Is because I'm still a little bit mad at her about it, but I do know that she is really sorry about it, and like genuinely sorry, and I know she is because me and Callie are literally the same person. Like, we're soulmates, but like if soulmates were just best friends, like we're true soulmates that way. We're just friends, and we've literally never been anything more, and that's the coolest part because we can get into relationships without feeling bad. I don't believe there's anything wrong with having a guy or girl best friend while in a relationship with like a different person. I see no problem with that, but there is a point where you gotta bond with your partner more after a while to where they become your best friend, and you can still be friends with your with your other friend, but like, I mean, come on, you can't stay best friends forever. Your spouse, your partner has to be your best friend, and I don't know, that's just the way it works. That's the way I think it works. But no, I've never really seen anything wrong with having a guy or girl best friend while in a relationship. I've genuinely never seen anything wrong with that. It's just, the people who say they're best friends but are actually a lot more than that are the people who ruin it, which really sucks. But her and we started talking again, like, just as friends, and we're catching up with each other's lives, and we want to see each other again, but I don't know when. I want to sing, but I feel like I'm gonna get copyrighted. I still have these Pop Tarts, and I'm gonna eat a Pop Tart, or the next 3 times I vlog, I'm gonna eat a Pop Tart, or I'm gonna eat 2 Pop Tarts. I'm gonna eat one thing of Pop Tarts. There's 2 people running on the track right now. I actually wanted to run on the track today, but I guess I'm not going to. Well, maybe I can, but that's gonna be awkward because it's a couple running on the track, like an adult couple. I guess I'm gonna get out now because I'm just wasting gas. There's actually other people here today. On a Friday, too. Today's not Friday. Today's Thursday. Holy shit. I thought today was Friday. Unfortunately, spring break is almost over. And although I called it mid, I liked my spring break. That is definitely not a couple. That is a father and a daughter. My bad. Sometimes I really want to sing. Like, I just start singing out of nowhere. And then I realized I could get copyrighted. Because I'm actually putting this on a platform. Instead of just keeping the recording and never sharing it. Which I do a lot. Not a few years ago, actually no, I can say a few years ago now. Because it was freshman year. So a couple years ago, because a couple is two. A couple years ago, I wanted to start doing this thing on a Discord where I told a story, a chapter story, but literally through Discord channels. It was a pick your adventure kind of idea, and I was gonna record footage and take pictures of what my school campus looked like, but really early in the morning where the sun was barely out. And what inspired me to do it was one day I showed up to practice. What inspired me to do it was cross practice. And the reason why I started doing it was because one day I showed up to cross practice and it was foggy, and I took some pictures and it actually looked really creepy. So that's what inspired me to do it. And then every single cross practice pretty much since my first cross coach freshman year did not care about us. He would just tell us to go on a run. Literally, just run, run wherever. And so I did. But at the same time, I recorded. And I recorded with my friend Ramon. And he's still on the cross team. And yeah, that idea never really came to fruition, actually. That idea never really came to fruition, unfortunately. But hopefully, I get to try to do something like that again once I'm an adult and I have free time. I'm probably not gonna have free time when I'm an adult. At least not as much as I think I am. Yeah, I'm just gonna start running for the sake of me editing this. Yeah, I'm just gonna run for 4 to 5 miles. I'll probably go run on the track eventually, but that's gonna be a little awkward. I feel really awkward here, just standing here, talking to the camera with nothing to do. I'm also holding my camera really weird, I'm holding it horizontally in my hand, so you can see me instead of this, where I'm sideways. So it kind of looks like I'm on a call, but if I were, it'd be like this. I need to tie my shoe. I never tied my shoes. I have long ass shoelaces, only because I have really skinny feet. I have long feet, but I have skinny feet. I got an Amber Alert and it stopped the recording. I don't know why an Amber Alert would do that. And I don't think I can turn off Amber Alerts. My dog kind of hurt me yesterday. Well, no, it wasn't his fault. It was my fault. But I was playing with my dog and I sort of rubbed my elbow on the couch, along here, that, really hard. And some of this started to peel off. This is what I got from literally throwing myself around on a mat at school, on a training mat, a mat you would train martial arts on, one of those kind of mats, and it hurt. a lot when I got them. They really burned. They're fine now, but the one on my elbow started hurting again when I peeled some of it off of my skin. I could totally just go on a walk. I don't even gotta run. I'm gonna run. But I could totally just go on a walk. But I'm not going to. I'm only gonna... The funny thing is, I'm probably only gonna vlog and record when I'm like really busy. Therefore, I have to stop recording eventually. I don't know why I'm still here. I'll talk more when I get back in the car. So I actually saw my friend at school, Joaquin. He's on the cross team. Well, I don't know if he's gonna be on the cross team next year because none of us actually like cross country, but he's on the track team. So he was there right now. There were actually people here today. I actually kind of liked it. It was pretty fun. Yeah, it was fun because I don't know. I just wasn't the only one there. I didn't talk to anybody except for Joaquin, but there were, I don't know, they're just other people at school. They're probably going to the weight room because the weight room's open. I could go to the weight room, but there's really no point because I got weights at home. The only thing that I can't do is probably like deadlifts. I could do that with my dumbbells, but like an actual weight lift or something like that. Something that requires a bar. I can't do that, but most of that I know that requires a bar is for legs, and I don't want to do legs today, so I'm not gonna do legs today. I'm gonna eat a Pop-Tart. I really like running on campus because it's really peaceful, especially since we have a lot of like trees and woods out there that we can run around. It's not too like grassy or bushy or like there's not too much trees out there. Like they trim them enough to where they trim him enough to where you can like still not get away with anything down there. It used to be really green back there. It used to be really green. Like you could get away with almost anything. Pretty much. Like smoking or sex. I know a lot of that happened when I was a freshman. Oh yeah. One little thing that I notice about when I run on campus is the houses around the school. Oh, and by the way, Dom still hasn't texted me, so I guess I'm not gonna go get him. It's already 9. Yeah, one thing that I notice about the houses when I run that are around the school, when I run around it, is that they're like really like aesthetic. Like the backyards and the front yards. When I think aesthetic, I think like sort of like a weak fence, not like a I don't know what I mean by that. Like a weak fence, a whole bunch of birdhouses, really big trees, or just one really big tree, and just I don't know, just stuff for animals, like just stuff to like make your backyard look aesthetic. I still don't know what I mean by that. I don't know how to elaborate on that. Like the people living at the houses around the school look like they've been living there for at least a year. Those are like the houses that you'd expect your grandparents or like that one aunt or uncle or cousin that lives in. That's like one story. And you used to go see them all the time during your childhood. or not. I don't know. Not everybody's family situation is the same, but it's just something like that. Like things stereotypically like that. I don't know how that's a stereotype. I don't know what I'm saying. Um, I kind of want a backyard like that. The way I see their backyards are in my front yards. I don't know. When I'm older and I'm an adult, I just want to be like really friendly. I mean, like I know I can be friendly now, like as a kid, but I don't. I want to be really friendly. Like I just want to like meet somebody and just like really find that I'm really good friends with them. I don't know. Like if somebody wants to come over to my house, I'm just, I'm able to do that. Like I just want to like when I'm older, I want to do everything that I wasn't able to when I was a teenager, which should be a lot of things, but my mom doesn't let me do a lot. But I'm grateful for the things that she does let me do. But my friends definitely do not understand how really strict my parents are compared to other strict parents. Like I said yesterday, my mom wouldn't let me go to a concert in a different city just because it's a different city. Which in some ways that's reasonable. But then again, I passed all my classes, which I struggled to do a little bit this market period. Unless I go to the store or something, I'm not driving tomorrow, so it's not gonna be a new vlog tomorrow. But the next time I do drive, I am gonna vlog. The next time I drive, it's probably gonna be so I'm gonna be to school on Monday for practice, and then I'll record again when I'm leaving school, and I'll stitch the two videos together, and I'll work on editing it after I do homework in the evening. But that's a lot to do already. Yesterday, the editing for the video took me like 2 hours, and only one of those hours was spent actually editing. The other hour was spent really waiting for the video to process on CapCut because I wanted to make sure it was in the best quality, because I know YouTube likes to kill the quality of a lot of videos. So a lot of it was just waiting for the video to process on CapCut, and then waiting for it to process and upload on YouTube. But yeah, I'm home. I don't know if this video is gonna be shorter or longer than yesterday's. I can't wait to start vlogging senior year. I would totally start right now, but I really do not feel like coming home every day and editing like 8 hours of footage. And also, my phone cannot handle 8 hours of footage. So I definitely will start. I definitely will start vlogging soon, but with an actual camera when I get one. I have two Pop Tarts left. I also have gum in my car. I bought that the other day. I didn't finish my milk. I didn't realize I didn't finish my milk. Okay, goodbye.